Emily.
I'm Sophia.
And our product is a party in a box. Oh my god. So, for our story, we put our invention could save like you from going store to store, having to waste gas, money on gas, money with having to buy things that might not work out for whatever you're buying for this occasion. It's coming up with this idea. We thought of any problems that may occur, so we thought of every solution that could happen.
Party in a Box is a subscription box that provides party occasions and holiday essentials for every single month. You subscribe to our company for a flat fee of $300 and you get 12 boxes. The customer can pick what month they want to get each box, and if they don't want to get a box for 1 month, it rolls over to the next month. We're going to be partnering with Pier 1 Imports, Party City, and other decoration companies to get our decorations.
Since Party in a Box is a startup company, we are asking for $75,000 for the investment, for 15% of our business. We have a patent pending for an online subscription box for any kind of decoration. So we'll use 50% of this investment, $37,000, in order to establish our inventory and partnerships with companies we will be outsourcing from, and also trademarking our company name. Another 20% of the investment, $15,000, will be to cover the shipping services, transportation for the product, and the packaging of the subscription box itself. The last 25% of the investment, $18,000, will be used for renting and using a factory and the wages of the employees. Our target market is people that are 18 or older, since those people can buy our product, but Party in a Box can be suitable for any person. That's it.
Do you have an app for your phone where you can order these things?
It's a website.
It's a website you go to.
Now, is a Party in the Box a general box that every person will receive? So everybody who subscribes to your service will get the same box in December? Or are there different level boxes that people would be able to purchase?
So you'll take a quiz about each month, the beginning of the month, like what are you looking for? So if you don't celebrate Christmas in December, you don't have to get a box for December. You can wait until Hanukkah, and like the box that you didn't receive will roll over. So you can get whatever holiday or style you want.
So you said 75,000 for an investment, and you broke down 35, 15, 18 for rent, logistics, all these other things. How did you come up with why it would cost that much?
Well, we thought about what we needed in a company, like what we're going to be putting in our products, the quality of our products, like what we're going to do to give those products to those people, how we're going to do everything.
So 3D scoot over there. Just thinking about that camera right there. And then come up a little closer. Okay.
So here's my question. So you guys want $75,000 in exchange for 15% stake in your company. Now, this is still currently an idea. This is not something that you guys have beta tested, or did you do any crowdfunding? Nothing that you guys have thought about? Okay. So to me, this seems like it's a lot more work on our end, because we would have to go out and make those deals with Party City and Target and all these other big company stores to be able to supply the products for the party box, is what I assume, correct? So I think that a more fair offer is I'd be willing to give you the $75,000, but it would be for 50% stake in the company. Because we would have to do a lot more legwork on our end, whereas you guys are the idea people and trying to get all of those smaller logistics together.
50%? Oh. Don't take that deal. That's a lot. That's a lot of money. No, she's right though. We'd have to do a lot of the work. Have you thought about testing this product yet on your own? Kind of starting this business and getting it running? Who are the people that you would go out and target if you were to go do this on your own? To be a part of your Party in the Box subscribers?
I think they already told us their target market, because they said it was 18 years or older, I believe. So my question is how many 18-year-olds do you know that can afford $300 right up front to get a Party in a Box every month? Because I remember when I was 18,
Yeah.
I was in college with a job making like $6 an hour.
Was it $300 up front or is it monthly payments? I don't remember that part.
It's a flat fee.
Flat
It's a
fee
flat
of
fee.
$300, okay.
Okay, because that's $25 a month. Would that be something that people could pay monthly?
Yes.
Yeah.
Are they locked in at the year? Or can they stop services at any point?
They can stop services at any point.
Okay, so they pay the flat fee up front. That gets them the year. Or they can do the $25 a month. That will then get them the ability to stop services at any point?
Yes.
Okay.
What about your box? Would that somebody would want to spend that type of money, right? Why wouldn't I just want to take the $300 and spend it throughout the year on other parties? Like what extra value would we want to do this?
Because a lot of people don't have the time to go out to the store every single month and get decorations for their house, and they might just want to have it sent to them.
It's something quick and easy, and you get it every single month. And we have special styles if you're not finding what you're looking for.
So more saving time than money.
I was a little shocked when she said 50%, but that's starting to make a little bit more sense now. Because it would be a lot of work on our end, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
We'd be making lots of phone calls, you'd be looking for us. And however, I think it is, you're looking for like a full partner, I think. If you need somebody to come on and work for you full time.
Definitely, because what you guys were offering us was less in a year's salary than what you were planning to pay for a what I believe what it was for like rent on a place, which to me didn't seem quite fair on our end, because we were only going to be making that 15%, which was if we said you made, let's say you made $100,000 in your first year through crowdfunding and stuff, we'd only be making shy of less than 20. So we'd need to have some sort of stake in the company to make it worth it.
Right. I like this idea a lot, but like I've heard other people say, this is an idea, it's not a business yet. So her offer 50% actually isn't probably so bad, because I don't think I could make an offer at this time. I'm out.
You guys gonna take the offer? Or are you not interested in selling 50% of your company?
What about you? What about you, Mr. Atkins?
I don't know. It doesn't seem like I think their target market, you need to be more concentrated. Just every single person over 18, I don't think that there needs to be some more thought put into this.
I agree, which is why if I have a 50% stake in the company, I'd be able to help guide you guys in that direction, because you have to understand, if you're gonna be asking for money like this, especially monthly, most students who are 18 years or older most of them who have a car, their parents pay for it, their parents pay for the insurance. You have to think about such, stuff like that. Or if they do have a car that their parents don't pay for, it's an old car that was bought out for them. So the target market would definitely have to change. It would probably, what you guys are more looking for with a Party in a Box is maybe older couples, single families with 2 kids who, it's adult income, so you'd have mom and dad both working. So you'd have to think about those busy people, because I know those busy people on my own. So we gotta make a decision. Do you guys want to do this on your own, or do you want to take the deal?
considering taking 50% of their company, giving it to a shark?
Because I mean, I'd be interested in something like this. Because I don't have decorations on the outside of my house right now. All I have is my Christmas tree and like a
You
Santa
need somebody to do that for you and pick it up.
Yeah.
We accept your offer, but if you lower it down to 45,000, I mean 45%, sorry, instead of 50.
I'll counter at 75,000 for 48% of your company. It's the best that I can do.
Okay.
All right.
All right,
Good
thank
deal. Good job.
Now you guys gotta shake my hand.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. I hope the company does well.
Congratulations. By the way, we all
Here come our next shark. Oh, no, we're the sharks. Here comes our next contestant. Okay, make sure you guys speak up, okay? Because this microphone can hear you.
Our company name is Electric Sport, and I'm Wyatt. He's Anthony, and he's Brandon. And our idea for our company is to be able to create a bike that has a motor, or not a motor, but sort of a portable charger that's charged when you pedal the bike, and it creates an efficient way of charging your phone or whatever you want to plug in, and it also isn't wasting any, like it's not taking up much energy, and it's not losing energy, it's only transferring it. And we also have our idea, you can unplug one specific type of charger and plug in a new one. And it's for basically any age. If you're 6 and up, you can buy one, and it's only $40. Or not. Next slide, please.
So the pricing for this product would be like $45. This device is extremely cost efficient. It comes with a simple cord that reaches to the basket to hold the phone. The prongs used to hold the cord is created with a 3D printer. The basket is also made with a 3D printer, but it's still secure. The wires were used normally for the same price as others, but sold for cheaper. Alright, so we are looking to be able to get a minimum of 50,000 for 5%.
Oh, so this is how it works. Well, right in the back, you it like produces electricity as it ride the bike, and it comes with a portable form. When it's like fully charged, and like you can take it out, but when it's like fully charged, and you can like if you have a different phone, like an iPhone charger, that you can plug in with the charger. And we are expecting to make 45,000 within our first year, and our business is looking to grow massively with our talk in next year, and we're expecting to grow 45% in our profit than from last year, and the only thing holding us back is we don't have enough money for our advertising.
So you're looking for advertising money.
Have you already built a prototype of this that works?
No.
So, is it only for phone charging? Is it for other capabilities? Like, let's say if you're going on a long bike ride and you want to, I don't
Not
even
pedal
know.
anymore, or maybe not pedal anymore, and the bike will run itself.
I mean, is this something that the bike could potentially eventually run itself? Or are you guys specifically looking as to a way to charge your phones?
It's more of a way to charge something that you can use with a simple cord, like a USB. Not really, it can't have like an outlet or something.
Okay. Who's your target market for all of this?
We're trying to get to a couple bigger companies that are not like difficult to reach, but like standard grocery store like Walmart, Target.
Okay. Okay, so that's who you want to sell to, but my question is who are you targeting? Like what age group? Are you targeting families with kids? Or who are you trying
For
to?
those people that ride bikes, like, usually, like during the morning and all that.
Oh, no, look at your kids. You scoot over so you're closer to that, so I can see you in that camera.
Okay. So you're expecting to sell $45,000 worth of product. That's 10,000 units. Now, for $45 is what you want to sell to the public. 3D printing is extremely expensive.
Yes.
And buying a 3D printer itself is extremely expensive because of the upkeep and also what you have to buy for the printer to actually print it.
Sounds like they need more than $50,000.
Yes, that is much more. I would say double, if not almost triple that, which would be almost $150,000 is what you guys are looking for, because you would need more than just advertising money. You'd need money to simply trial and error your product, because 3D printing is not a perfect art. And you'd have to go through multiple stages before you actually reach the product that you're going to be using. And how big are you expecting this product to be on the spec? Because you want it to fit mountain bikes, road bikes, all those kinds. I mean, I've seen bikes like thinner than thick, so.
We were gonna have it so you could just twist a little screw at the end and it tightens it around the handlebars so that you can adjust it to almost any size.
So you have some sort of design ideas?
Yeah.
Or is it, what, can you explain it a little bit more? Like
So-
same thing, like what size do you think it will be?
We have
Color options?
we were gonna have a little about that large on the back or rear wheel that has a little rod going from the center to the brick to hold it, and then there's gonna be a cord going from there directly to the charger itself.
Where would it be housed on the bike though? Because you have to remember that if you're riding a bike, you need the freedom for your legs to be able to pedal, which means your legs are coming up. So where would the main, I guess, box be held? Would it be on top of the handlebars with everything running across the like skeleton of the bike, or is it underneath your seat, or where is that supposed to be housed? Because you guys are talking about a large rod, and all I'm imagining is me knocking this rod off my bike when I'm pedaling.
It was gonna be like from the rear tire. It has the little center. It's sort of a wheel in the middle that doesn't really do much because needs to be something for it to be able to rotate around. So it's going to be connected to that. And it's not too difficult to attach because you can just use something like, not tape, but you can use something that's sticky enough to hold it on. And then you can just have it there and it collects the energy.
It seems doing well at schools, universities, I suppose.
Oh,
Putting those on
definitely.
all these bikes where these kids have been in class all day, maybe they're not
And a
allowed to
lot of
charge.
universities are starting to do the bike trades, like where they have like different bikes throughout the campus.
Yeah,
And you can like rent a bike.
I saw that where you scan the bike with a barcode and it unlocks it, and then you ride the bike around and just
Yep.
leave the bike anywhere. Imagine hooking these up to those bikes where students can plug in their phones and charge, because I like the idea, this is a good idea.
Yeah. I think the product development would need a lot of work, because you guys don't seem very sure as to exactly how it would fit on the bike. Like you have an idea, but there's not like a real solidarity of what you're talking about. And I like Mr. Atkins' color options. I like color options.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of gray or black. I want some blue or something. I don't know, but it's definitely going to need more than 5%.
I'd say you're definitely not at that point where you should be worrying about advertising, right? You got a design, it hasn't been tested yet. Definitely gonna have to build a prototype before we get there. Yeah, 50,000 for 5% seems, I think you're gonna need more money than that to get to a product that you can actually sell. Because if you go to a Walmart or any of those other places, they're gonna wanna see something that's functioning and finished, shrink wrapped in a package. I think you might be jumping the gun a little on the advertising.
Because this is something that you guys would be able to, once you have the product development in place, then is when you can worry about advertising by going through shows, by going into Walmart and making it a big deal with those guys and having it on the shelves for a week.
So I'm gonna make an offer. We do a lot of this type of stuff for our work. Granted, normally we do simulation, but we do a lot of prototyping, a lot of 3D printing, these kind of things. Definitely familiar with that whole creating a product. I'm definitely, if I'm gonna put my time and effort into this and kind of help you guys, I'm definitely gonna need more than 5%. And you're gonna need a lot more money than $50,000. So, like I was saying, I'm bad with math, but this sounds like an exciting product. I'd say we're easily gonna have to spend $250,000, maybe even $300,000 just to get this going. And then, of course, you're going to need your money for advertising on top of that. But I like where you guys are going. I like the idea. I'd say, and I think the potential is huge, I'm going to say $400,000. But I need at least 35%.
I'm gonna make an offer too. I'm gonna say, you said 400K?
400K.
30.
I'm gonna match that. I only want 25% of the company, but I want my money paid back in the first 2 years. So I'm taking less equity, but I want my money paid back to me.
But hear me out, guys. I do this for a living, right? When you get me, you get that. I've delivered tons of successful products all over the world, internationally. You know, I'm the guy who can help you get there, have the knowledge. So yeah, I'm asking for a little bit more. I'm not asking to get paid back in 2 years. I'm in it for the long haul because I think we could do other products on top of this. I can tell you guys are smart guys. So yeah, a little bit more.
Video games all day, guys. However, I can do the math. He just plays with the video games all day.
I got people who can do the math for me. Don't worry. I got people who do that.
I think you've got two good offers. I don't want to make it more complicated for you. Bicycles is not really my thing, so I'm going to say I'm out. You decide between these two.
All right. What do you guys choose? Mrs. T or Mr. Atkins? I was 400K, 25%, but I
His
want
was
mine
35,
paid.
right?
Yeah, this is 35%, but I wanted mine paid back in the first 2 years. So who do you guys go with?
Yeah.
All right, big deal. Good job. Congratulations.
Look forward to working with you. Great idea.
You're going to sell a lot of product. That's very good.
I just needed a lot of baking.
Whenever you're ready, go ahead.
Y'all need to quit playing.
Remember to speak up. Don't forget to speak up.
Our product's the GPS skateboard. I'm Bryce. I'm Josiah. I'm Frederick. I'm Austin. I'm Gavin. We are 1K Sports. And this, our GPS skateboard. This skateboard has a built-in GPS at the tip of the board so you can see where you are going. This is voice control, so you can tell the GPS where you want to go with our app. This is efficient because it is better than looking down at your phone when you are driving, so you don't make mistakes. Mr. Robertson. So we have there's a remote control they're used to adjust the speed of your skateboard, and you can go up to 25 miles per hour. And there's a little pad on the board where if you want to take your foot off, the board is accelerated. This is efficient because if you're going to places such as school, grocery stores, and places close by, the wheels are 100 millimeters so that it doesn't get scuffed easily, so they'll last longer. And once those do eventually go, the skateboard comes with 85 millimeters. And this is the face of the board. It kind of looks like.
Alright, so the price of the skateboard is gonna be around $1,000. That may change depending on. We haven't really looked into the price, but we've looked into like the parts and taking about $1,000 for it. And basically what we want is $200,000 to start it off. But what we do is we'll give you 15% of all the profit until it's paid off. And then after that, you get $20 for every skateboard we sell for like until we have sold the last skateboard or we stop. So every skateboard, no matter what, we just get $20 for every skateboard we sell. And then we just sign a contract basically, and and when you buy it, you sign a contract also saying that we're not responsible for injuries. So stuff that. And then our yearly profit, we've estimated around $300,000. And in 2019, we want to have the milestone of $300,000. And after that, we want to be up a little more than like 2020 or past that $350,000 or $400,000. And our target market would normally be like maybe someone who works really close by, they can't afford to have a car, or they don't want to buy a car because they're in like the local community, everything's close by, or maybe some older people who like their stuff's right there, or maybe for police officers when instead of like they're just walking around patrolling, walking instead of using scooters and stuff, these are much easier to get on and off of. And so, and then yeah, that's really it.
We have an app, it's called 1K Cruiser. There will be an app to order to have access to the GPS hands-free. This app is called 1K Cruiser. You need to connect to the GPS by using Bluetooth. You can use this by clicking on the spot you want to go on the GPS, and it'll tell you where to go. We need the money to start getting our building for the company. We will start doing advertisements after we get a lot of money. So the business will start to come together after success, and we have a patent going on right now.
Well, I want to start off by saying I loved your presentation. I love the visuals, being able to actually see what we're buying into. What type of patent do you guys have?
We have a patent saying that you can't make a skateboard with similar features like a GPS and an app.
That's a design patent, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, the design patent. And right now we have it, we're guesstimating we're trying to get it for 20 years.
The patent's only good for 20?
Yeah, only good for 20 years. Which is how long we think we go. We don't want to, and that is if it starts getting bigger, we probably will try to create maybe make new lines of products, like maybe for bicycles or something like that, or maybe attachments where you can add it to your skateboard or add it any to the usual skateboard, or things that make our skateboard better after the 20 years.
Are you guys big skaters yourself?
I skate a little bit. My brother taught me I have a longboard and a skateboard. I do a little bit in the park sometimes, like spring break and stuff. I'm not really that big on it. But I like biking and skating. I like all kinds of stuff.
So the app on your phone talks to the GPS on your skateboard.
So basically what it is you have your skateboard and you download the app, and then on the skateboard is a serial number, and you type that into the app, and then it connects with the app, and you type in, you're basically typing your destination, and then you put it in your pocket, and then you can control the speed with your voice, and then if you want to stop, like if there's a stop sign like 10 feet away, just take your foot off the little pad area and put it somewhere else, and then it'll slow down so you don't end up running into traffic or anything, so you have a way to stop it.
Does it tell you does it tell you when to turn, left, right, or anything like that?
The way it is, it has like little kind of like bungee cord kind of things that like pull the skateboard type, acting like if you're going to turn.
Okay.
So because it's a high-powered GPS where it knows all the routes, like local area, and you can turn, all that stuff. And you would like type in like Maitland, and so it would focus in on Maitland. So it has, instead of broad like kind of Google Maps, it has a better small area so it understands the roads better.
So it's self-driving.
So it's self-driving, but if you want to stop it, you just take your foot off the pad. So basically it goes until it reaches the destination and it shuts off. And then all you do is a little plug-in, you plug in the wall when you're done and it charges.
Is this something that's adaptable to like a longboard? Because I'm trying to think of people who have like size 14 feet.
Yeah.
As I look at it,
right now we have it for skateboards, but we could, there's a skateboard my dad has. It's kind of like a skateboard mixed with a longboard. So it has the balance as well as the good maneuverability. So it'd be something like that where it's bigger, but it's not, it's better for turning in local areas.
How big are you guys thinking of these like buttons to be or these like pads? Because
It's like,
if you have got a big foot, it's almost
it's
guaranteed
kind
that
of
you
like on your
will move.
iPhone, a little kind of like this, but it would stick up, and it would be about the size of your usual person's heel. So it's there so you can move it, so you have enough area to move around.
So I noticed that you're going to have people sign a contract
Yeah.
so that you're not liable. What is it about this that's so inherently dangerous that you're worried about that? Because even though they sign that contract, people can still sue you, right?
Yeah, what we're worried about is in local areas, some people, it's not them that's the problem. The roads, people are texting a lot and stuff, and so if someone swerves off the road, we don't want any injuries caused, we don't want any injuries at all. But if something's happened, we probably would be liable, but we don't, what we wouldn't be liable for is if they're not paying attention or something, and they don't, they're texting, they don't take their foot off the pad, and they drive right out in the street. That's something we would not.
So your contract covers a product malfunction.
No, the fault of the user, not of the product.
User fault,
User
not
fault.
product fault.
Because some areas it takes you across streets to get there, but if they don't take their foot off the pedal because they're distracted, that would be their fault, because our mechanism's meant for them to stop it.
This is like half self-driving, half
Yeah.
user.
That way you have some control over it.
Okay,
I can't get past the $1,000 per board.
that is very, very expensive.
That's an estimate that we put. We're not. We looked at a couple things. And we're saying that'd be like the maximum it would be. Is that our estimate?
What were the things you looked at? Sorry.
Oh, no, you're fine.
We're looking at parts like pad things, and we're also looking at things like cell phones with GPSs and stuff, and looking at those types of prices. And we're thinking anywhere from $500 to $1,000.
I really like this idea, but I wish I could see where you guys would be like 1 year from now. Because for me, I think it's a little too early to be investing in it at $1,000 per board, possibly at $200,000 at 15%. I'm gonna have to say, at this time, I'm out, I'm sorry.
I love the idea, but I have to agree with them, $1,000 for a board, I just could not even fathom paying that
Yeah, that's
for my kids. Yeah, and the product is great, the thought of the GPS is wonderful.
Again, great for college students.
Really great for college students, 100%. For $200,000 for 15% though, because you guys are still in the product phase. Although the fact that you guys have a design patent is fantastic too, because then no one can.
Yeah, we also have to add in $20 for every board we sell. So if we sell 1,000 boards, you get $20,000 bonus right there.
That's a royalty fee that you guys are willing to give us. Now you're saying that after the first 2 years, our 15% of whatever you make goes away, and we only get the royalties of $20?
That could be negotiable. That could be negotiable.
Guys, I love the product, but
We can lower the price.
Our estimate was $500,000. So anywhere within that range depends how good the parts are we put in there.
I just think it's a little too early for me right now because of how much has to go into it. And I'll be honest, skateboards are not my forte. I go on and I go right off. So I'm sorry, but I have to be honest.
I have to be out as well. I think the contract I think you got a couple issues there. Obviously, there's something inherently, dangerous about this that you guys are aware of. And then you have to work that stuff out. And the second one is, I do a lot of skateboarding, a lot of board sports, and I just think that if I had to buy something and sign a contract for it, I wouldn't want to do that. I'd be like, it's too much. It's too much to do that. Yeah. But I mean, you have to get over whatever that is that scared you guys enough, or put that risk out there
Yeah.
first. Figure out what that is, eliminate that first.
I feel like-
I'm out.
Yeah, just food for thought. Just last thing is, if you guys were to put this into action and put this into like a rest in peace Toys R Us, Walmart or Target or Best Buy or any of those places, you have to remember that the people buying them for their kids or for themselves, the fact that if they did need to sign a contract would 100% steer them away from buying the product, even though it is a great product.
I did appreciate the presentation though, great job.
Yeah, great job.
Thank you.
Really good job.
He's wrapping us up. He's showing us wrapping us up.
Sorry.
Sorry about that.
Producer for show.
Yeah.
So, hi,
Hello.
I'm Nicole.
I'm Jordan.
I'm Sabrina. I'm Ezra. And,
Let's scoot over a little more so you're on camera there. Okay.
and this is our product, and it's called Sense, and it's electronic glasses.
Yeah.
Okay, so introducing our Sense glasses. These are the new evolution of phones. No more losing your phone or dropping it. Just slip it on our Sense glasses and have a great day. It can be a whole phone inside your glasses. You can install our Sense device into your glasses, and it is an entire phone system in your glasses.
Promotion. Our target audience is really anyone who has a phone. This product can be used by a lot of people. It is easy to use and it is not a complicated device. The setup is easy. So people who have gotten a new phone before will set up our product in the blink of an eye. It is made to be simple.
The purpose of the product is to make life easier for people. They won't have to worry about like losing their phone because it'll just be like on their face as the glasses. Even people without prescription glasses, they can still use them because it's like right now.
Our pricing, the price for each like device will be $300. We'll shoot for $100,000 for 20%. Since this is an expensive and technical product, we need good money for development and creation of this product. It's like you need all the parts and stuff to develop it. Oh, that was it.
I'm gonna jump right out there and say, so Google, right, huge company, they tried to do Google Glass.
Yeah.
They ran into a lot of problems, right? Lots of money, they put lots of money behind it. What is it that you guys are gonna do different with yours that Google didn't do?
Well, we can take the mistakes that Google made with Google Glass and we can use that to our advantage, and we can just make our glasses better.
Did you, when you guys were researching of what type of product you were creating, did you guys look in to see what other companies actually made glasses like this or attempted? Because Google had a very big failure with that. One of the issues that I know that they ran into was the fact that it's dangerous, because once you have it on the glass, like once you try doing the glass, it ends up, you can malfunction, they had beta tested something and it had stung people right in the temporal lobe, causing issues for them, like when they would try to put the glasses if something happened. Also, it's dangerous for driving, because I'm imagining someone driving, getting a text message or a call coming across, you not being able to see and crashing.
They definitely have to be deactivated when a motor vehicle is.
Almost like a do not disturb, like
Yeah.
what they have for texting.
That's something they would have to have built in, yeah.
And $300 for each pair. I spent more, I understand like the cost effective $300 for each pair would be great. But if it's gonna be a phone, you also have to think, well, if it's gonna become a phone, you're gonna have to have some sort of monthly price attached to it, because it's a phone service, which means if you don't just pay for the glasses and call it a day, you have to pay for the service that it's providing.
Oh, I was assuming this was, so maybe I didn't catch that. Do you Bluetooth this to your existing phone, or it eliminates your phone altogether?
So like what you can do is you can still have your phone and stuff, and yeah, it can be something like Bluetooth or like how you do it with the Apple Watch or something like that. So you can just link your phone to the device, and so when you back it up, you back your phone up, you can plug it into the watch or into the device, and it downloads all the stuff that you have, and it'll just be like a display with all your phone and stuff on the glasses.
So you have to have the phone, or you can, or
You don't have to have the phone
you
with
don't
you,
have to?
just to set it up. So you can just leave the phone at home and just use the glasses.
Have you guys thought about licensing this maybe to some of the phone carriers like AT&T or Sprint? Or is this something that would be like a third-party company? Just being able to say, okay, well, you can have your phone from AT&T and pay for that service through AT&T, but here's our glasses. It's like that Apple Watch.
Yeah, like so let's say like I have my phone and then I buy the glasses and I hook them up. It's not really like Well, like, cause you know, like the virtual reality things, like you can buy them at the store, but I don't think you like pay monthly for those. Or, I mean, maybe there's a choice for it, but
Since this is more like a phone, really not virtual reality. Like whenever a new phone comes out, they sell it in like the AT&T stores and T-Mobile and all of that, and like you can link it to some companies. So we'll have the same thing. Like they'll sell our product there and they'll offer deals like you can use our like company for like AT&T to take your phone and your classes and like different payments and stuff.
What type of patents do you guys have on your product? Because I'm assuming you couldn't have a design patent only because of the fact that the design of glasses is patented through other companies. And these would be something that you'd be adding to existing pairs is what I would assume.
so like, are you asking like the design?
No, I'm asking, do you have any patents? Because there are different kinds of patents, which is why I'm asking. Like, which way have you guys protected yourself legally? Or what's stopping me and Mr. Atkins getting together, taking our money and going to make this product ourselves?
Or Google suing you for taking their idea.
Correct, or Google going back and suing you.
Oh, like we'll have it as like our own idea, like company, because we'll have it designed totally differently, not based off what they have. Like the design will look different, the name is different, and most of our things different than theirs. So like we didn't copy, like we saw the idea that they had, and we wanted to make something similar to it, but different in the same way. Like,
But you don't currently have any merit patents?
No.
All right, so I know we're running out of time. I would like to make an offer, but there's like a little caveat with that. You were looking for $100,000 for 20%. I would be interested in putting up the $100,000 for 30%. However, you would have to have some sort of an agreement with AT&T beforehand, because I don't think I'd want to get involved unless you had another company that you were working with. So if you could get some sort of agreement with AT&T or a Verizon or even a T-Mobile, and they gave you an agreement that they would work with you on this, I'd be willing to do $100,000 at 35%.
Is there any overall?
I'm still concerned with the fact that a large company tried to do this already, like one of the largest, and they weren't successful. It seemed very risky to me.
But we're not that large company.
No, that's what I'm saying.
But that's what
They
he's
had
saying.
the resources.
A large company with the resources to do so much.
Yeah. So I'd have to bring that same amount of money or more, so I'm out.
That's true, but as I said before, we can fix those mistakes safety-wise, and
I want to talk about maybe a deal with Mr. Miles.
I'm listening.
So I'd be willing to put up my own 100K. So you'd get 200 from both of us. Okay? However, to protect ourselves, one, you guys would need to make a deal with a large phone company. Not Cricket, no. I want like AT&T, T-Mobile, Sprint.
Well, we just lost that sponsor.
Okay? Sorry, Cricket. I want a large company, but I also want you guys to, what's it called? I am so sorry, I cannot speak. So you'd get $200,000. You would need to get a deal with AT&T or Verizon or Sprint. And I also, to protect myself, want to be paid back within 3 years. I want my 100K within 3 years, and however many installments that takes. And for the percentage?
Yeah, what was your percentage? I said 35 for mine, but I'd be willing to drop it down to 20. If you wanted 20 and I wanted 20.
So that way we'd each get 40.
Correct.
So I think that's fair, because we would be putting a lot more into this than you guys were originally bargaining for.
Or you can go off on your own. I mean, if you didn't want to give away 40% of the company, you can decide to, you
Yeah.
can probably do this on your own and work with AT&T. Or get your deal with AT&T and then work with us and get $200,000.
Yep. And I know some people in Walmart. Sunglass Hut. Just saying.
Sunglass Hut, that's good.
We'll take this deal.
All right,
All
that's
right.
a deal.
let's go.
All right. Good job. Get on the phone with AT&T right away. I want this deal to happen. Good job. Good job. Congratulations. $200,000. That's a good day. Congratulations.
Google failed.
It's a legal nightmare, but we did it. It's a legal nightmare.
Michael, I hope you did the math on this.
Of course, this is 5.
Hello, Judge. Excuse me. This is my part. This is our Shark Tank invention. My name is Michael Smith.
My name is JC Davenport.
My name is Kiara Beatty.
Our product, the butter stick. The butter stick is pretty much it's a glue stick, but there's butter in it. Now, I don't want to hear anybody say that they have not had trouble spreading butter. Everybody's been there at some point in some part of their lives. There are 3 sizes to the butter stick. There is a small, medium, and large. The butter stick is sold in packages or sold separately. Each package has 6 sticks in a package, and each package is $20 for any size. Each sold separately is $5.95 for any size.
Our target market is to sell to people who want an easier, faster, and safer way of spreading butter. Even smaller kids who want to learn to spread butter can do this without a problem. Without the use of a knife, kids can easily spread their butter right from the stick, and it's easily disposable.
We want 1,500. We want 15,000 for 20% of our business.
15,000.
15,000 for 20% of your business.
Yes.
That's it. Yep.
Is there a way to keep the butter from melting everywhere? Is this like you're suggesting this is something you keep with you at all times?
No, this is something that is always refrigerated.
Okay, gotcha. This isn't for like traveling. Okay.
Okay.
All right, that's, I was thinking, okay, how do the preservatives work?
Right.
So on how you're pricing the different sizes, why is it that, why wouldn't I just buy if they're all the same price, why wouldn't I always buy the largest size? What's the benefit of buying the smaller sizes if they're the same price? You see what I'm saying?
I think there's a difference because, I think, well, we did do that because pretty much we want to be able to sell more to the public with it giving a benefit to them and to us.
If you guys, I think what he's saying is like in the long run, when you think about it, if you've ever eaten lunch with me, which none of you have, obviously.
Yeah.
I got butter for days in my fridge. I've got the spray butter, I've got the spreadable butter, I've got 3 types of butter in my fridge. So I am 100% behind butter.
Okay.
But I think in the long run, what he's saying is like for someone like me who would buy the butter stick, because I'd definitely be a customer, is that you would be losing money on weight. It would basically be a waste for you to even make the other sizes if you're not going to charge a separation fee between them.
Oh.
So, because I'd always buy the large, but then if you've got other butter lovers, they're also going to buy the large, and you'd be losing out on making that medium and small. Even though they are cheaper, you are still losing money because you are not gaining the money from the people who would buy the larger stick. So by paying an extra $2 or paying an extra 75 cents or however much it would be, that would cover you for whatever is not sold on the smaller sizes.
Well, the thing that we did is that we made, for our butter sticks, we're using cheap, reusable, and recyclable butter.
So you're on camera there. There you go.
Butter like cartridges. So all we So even if any size we sell it for, we're still making some sort of profit. We did sell it.
So where are you sourcing your butter from? So what, I'm a little bit of a health nut, so I want to know, like, where is my butter coming from?
The outskirts of, wait a minute. A reserved dairy farm on the outskirts of Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
Was that in there?
Yes, it was.
Yeah, it was.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, it was
How
small.
did you know?
I was on the
Were you
minor.
paying attention?
Common butter knowledge.
Exactly, yeah.
I mean, everyone knows
Wow.
that the butter
Okay,
comes from Baton Rouge.
Do you see this product replacing
Like-
the American standard stick of butter in refrigerators? Is that kind of your goal here?
That is the goal, yeah.
I mean, I feel like it would show up more in houses with children because it'll be easier than to spread butter.
I mean, I agree. My 2.5-year-olds will definitely learn how to spread butter using this because they know how to use a glue stick. I'm just thinking, also, I'm thinking price-wise. I might go to a big store and buy my big tub of butter for like $20, but that tub of butter lasts me a while, or I'm trying to think, okay, well now, even though I might be a customer, how long do the sticks of butter actually last? And is this something that you guys have patented? Is this something that you guys have done research on to see exactly what it's going to cost you for materials? Sorry, I asked you like 4 questions at once.
Wait a minute, can you just?
Back it up? I'm sorry. Yeah, I asked you 4 questions. So first off, you guys have a patent for the design.
A
Because
patent.
you guys are using a glue stick, almost looks like a glue stick base.
Yeah.
So is that something that you guys have patented? Have you gone through and gotten a design patent or gotten a utility patent for you to be able to use this for the buttons?
Yes. Yes, we can.
You guys have both? Okay.
Yeah.
Now, have you done a cost analysis to see what it's gonna cost for you to go to those local dairy farmers? To then say, okay, well, this is how much it's gonna cost me to buy from you, to then go and put it into these containers?
No, we're still in the product development stage of the butter stick.
The idea of having butter in a stick, wrapping this up. I kind of like the idea, corn on the cob is what I'm picturing in my head right now, and making it very easy. When you've finished that stick of butter, I'm sorry, when you finished using your butter stick, is it just you throw it out, you're done with it, you need to buy again, or you can refill it? Recycle.
Recyclable.
So you throw it out, you don't refill that stick again.
So you'd have to go back out. So that's creating demand for the customer.
Yeah.
Because they do have to go back out to the store and get more.
I mean, it's basically just like a glue stick. Like that's why we sell them in packs because like you don't replace you don't like put the glue back in a glue stick and replace it it's butter stick.
Because then you would have to go buy other people's products and then that would, yeah.
I'm behind you because I love butter. But I don't know if I can invest knowing that every size is the same cost.
Yeah, if you were gonna get a deal from me, you definitely have to reconsider your pricing strategy. Because that seems, I could see the larger sticks of butter for butter lovers. I could see a smaller stick for somebody who just thinks it's funny, because there's definitely a novelty to it that's hilarious if there's butter in a stick. But if I'm gonna buy my friend a butter stick just for the laughs, I don't want to have to buy a huge one. I want something like to get me in the door, you know?
Yeah.
And
Because
this-
your one stick is also much more expensive than me buying a tub of butter of a lower brand.
And this is just in development stage, we can always change stuff in the near future.
I don't think I have an offer at this time. I'd like to see this further on down the road when you've kind of got a better plan, but I like the idea, I really do, but at this time, I'm out.
All right, thank you.
I'm gonna have to say I'm out too, guys.
Okay.
But I love butter, so
Oh, great, we can just sell butter.
you.
I actually am going to give you an offer because I love this idea. It's definitely, they always say if you can find a product that already sells and you can repurpose it and sell it again. So like you've just taken the glue stick and stuck butter in it, right? And everybody knows glue sticks work. People love glue sticks. I think it's a terrific idea. Definitely, we're going to have to agree that we have to change the pricing strategy. I think it's going to be huge. So I want more in on this, and I don't think $15,000 is even close to enough money to get a business off the ground. So I'm going to say I want 50%, and I will do $250,000.
Wow.
He's giving you.
But I want
He
half.
wants half your company.
But
He's in.
I'm telling you, you guys,
Now,
product development's over. We
so
need
you
to start
guys can
selling
counter
this tomorrow.
offer. Remember, you can counter offer. But start off.
Okay, we have a counter offer. 225 grand for 45%.
All right, I'll do it, but I want to change the type of butter that we're putting in it. I want butter from all grass-fed cows, pasture grass-fed cows. I think we can kind of get the health nut thing too with the higher price. You okay with changing where you're sourcing your butter out of?
Yeah. Good deal.
That is because if you guys can get those health nuts, then you could actually get someone to pay that $6 for a butter stick.
All right.
Deal?
Deal?
Yeah.
All right, good deal.
All right.
Butter stick. That's the thing.
I really like it though.
I like that. Butter stick. Good one. Great job.
Really good.
Just picturing corn on the cob. I think that's a deal. Good job.
It's like the stupidest product, but it's so good. See you tomorrow.
Is this your last one? Number 6? Last one.
The auto.
Refill it. Okay. All right, go right ahead. Speak up.
All right.
My name is Dr. Shanowski, and my product is the Atmosphere. Product is basically kind of like a mattress. It's supposed to help police and fire departments, and it is very close to what is commonly used as an airbag in cars and trucks and all types of vehicles for transportation. I wanted to make this because I saw that each year 44,965 Americans die by suicide, and 1,124,125 attempt. I also highly suggest making sure that everything is working in order and that everything works properly. It's an airbag with like a button hooked up to it, so that it can be used for heating the element that ignites a chemical explosive, releasing massive amounts of nitrogen to provide a safe landing for the unfortunate soul that is the gases are completely safe. This has just been tested on professionals and is, like I said, commonly used in airbags. These bags are made of nylon, a tough and stretchable fabric that is commonly used in hot air balloons and parachutes. The only thing that weighs this product down is the price compared to being expensive compared to a common shopper. Even though it's not isn't used specifically for shoppers or anybody that will not use it, it is mostly used for fire departments and police officers to help people that are falling or that are committing suicide. The price of the product would be around $502,000 for the size or basically the components that would go into it. Because if you look at the airbags that are used in transportation vehicles, they to replace them they cost like $5,000. But I don't know, limited because most of it equate to the sensor that is in front of the car that tests if they're going to hit something. What differs from an airbag is that it's reusable, it is tougher, and it can be used much more quicker than airbags to save lives. I thought the best way to bring the business up would be to send some prototypes to police stations and fire departments to see how they work and to see if they would like to buy something. This would receive profit because of research on how much money police departments in the USA lose because of suicides and deaths and falls. It is estimated that the USA loses approximately $1,300,000 from suicide and $25,000 from self-harm. Not to mention the pain and suffering families have to go through by hosting a funeral and other expenses due to their family incapacity. I would have a website that would be a way to buy the product, customize it to suit your needs, and a way to call someone who would be able to answer the caller's questions. And if they don't have a definitive atmosphere, then to send it back, and we would send another inch to their door. We also have a step-by-step directions on the website that will help them prepare it or test it if it's okay. That is basically it. And the lunch that I'm asking you is like about $500,000, not $500,000, but $50,000 or $75,000. Sorry. $50,000 would be lifted up, and also to bring the website on, because I would also have to have a phone line to help customers and everybody, all like the fire departments and the police departments that are calling, and also to have a website that would have all that stuff as well as the product.
$50,000, you're saying?
$50,000.
For how much stake in your company?
Good afternoon, Hurricanes. At this time, please dismiss all walkers, bikers, car riders, K-zone students.
I want to buy it.
Teachers, make sure you allow your CDs are on so students can know their buses are students. Please utilize that QR code to the location of your bus on the bus. Also, a reminder, student conference night starts today at 5 o'clock with our family event. And it will roll through to 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock for the actual student conference event. Thanks.
The government agencies that go out, that's
I was going to say, I was going to invest in it and not have to have any of your companies. I think it's a great idea.
Oh my God,
Globally, not just in the United States.
that would be something that I wouldn't want to take in your company. I would want royalties out of the outside.
Right, you wouldn't have to take anything from him.
Correct.
Yes.
Correct. I
Excellent.
broke your pen, I'm sorry.
And great presentation too.
So, yeah.
Everybody come on up so we can see. Come on in.
Come on up.
There you go, there we go, in case we gotta ask questions.
Sure.
Go ahead, make sure you speak up though.
Okay, so our concept was an AC jacket. So then like, if you want to wear a jacket, and like anywhere that's hot, you still wear it without like sweating all the time.
Okay, so our company was originally called BRB Company. That was before we got new members on our team. But our investment is $35,000 for 8% of our business. We need the retention amount to get the materials for the jacket itself, pay the people who make the AC jacket. We have the service for the people. Our target market is like Walmart because it's one of the more popular companies. These jackets come in various designs, so it's for ages 7 and up, so that can vary due to the sizes. Our yearly profit for 2018 is $30,000. Our yearly profit for 2019 is $70,000, and projecting $170,000 for 2020. We will try and pay back within 3 months of the investment.
Description for the AC jacket for
How much was it for one 2020 product?
2020, like $170,000.
170, okay.
The AC jacket has a fan to keep you cool on the front of the jacket and elastic sleeve and waist to make sure no air escapes and that you stay comfortable and cool. It has a rechargeable battery. It has rechargeable batteries to that you can charge. They last for up to 8 hours. If it's a cold day, you don't need to turn up the fan, so you can keep the warm. These jackets will come in various sizes and colors to satisfy the customer.
The jacket will be made of wool, so that way when it is cold, you can turn off the AC and the wool keeps you warm. Since wool is good at insulating heat, and if you're hot, you can turn on the AC to cool down. The AC will have different power options, 1 to 3, 1 being the least power, 3 being the most power. The fan will be made of plastic for the outside, while the blade is made of metal. You can take out the fan so when you wash the jacket, the fan will not be soaked. Around the fan, there will be a thick layer so you don't feel the fan heating when it's active.
How much will the jacket weigh? Do you know, with a battery and a fan in it?
It shouldn't really weigh that much because we're thinking of doing like somewhat of a lightweight band and like the jacket itself.
Okay, I like the idea. Got a couple questions for you though. Have you ever heard of this company called Thermocool? Right. Well, they presented last period, and they had a jacket that heated and cooled, right? I'm just wondering to know if you had heard of this competition. No? No? Okay. Secondly, you said you want to pay back the investment in 3 months, right? Which is great. But I'm not sure how you can do that. Because if I'm putting in $35,000 for 8%, 8% of your 2019 profit is only like $5,600. So I'm not sure how I get my profit back unless you're going to give me half of your profit for the year for my 8% investment.
Okay, we can do that for you, like give you half of the year.
Okay. So we can get that profit, but that means you're going to pay me back in 3 months. So I need all of your profit for, actually, I need half of the year's profit in the first 3 years. I don't know how you, I mean the first 3 months. So I don't know how you're going to do that.
Well, I mean, we were assuming it could be 3 months, but I was thinking like it might be later on, like somewhere around like 5 to 7 months.
Okay. So it's not 3 months, it's 6 to 7 months, okay. Okay, good. And you said you're going to distribute this through Walmart.
Yeah.
Now, what about you guys? Do you guys have anything to add to this? Can I ask you some questions too? Is it okay? Okay, so who do you think would be most likely to buy your jacket? Like what kind of people?
Well, I think mostly teenagers. Depending, sometimes workers, like joining, people from joining us if they're working outside, like construction, and it's cold or something like that.
Then this actually keeps them cool? Okay.
You said the jacket will last 8 hours. If the fan's running for 8 hours, that's how long it will last. Do you happen to know how long it will take to recharge?
It would recharge for like less than 8 hours. I would say about 5 hours.
Can you switch out the batteries? Like if I bought, can you buy extra batteries? Like I know I'm going to be out in the cold for 16 hours. I'm going to buy 2 batteries. You're going to be offering that as well.
So the fan itself, we can have it for like rechargeable batteries or like actual regular batteries.
And how much does this jacket, do you think it's going to cost?
Like for the materials, I'd say I'm not quite sure how much like the materials will cost, but I'll look into that.
So how much are you going to sell it for?
Well, I'm going to sell it for around $22.
Okay, that's not much. That's a cheap jacket.
$22. You'll sell it for 22 in Walmart. You're selling it to Walmart for $22. Is that what you're saying?
Oh wait, oops. I mean, like relatively around $40.
Okay. Okay, gotcha.
So, we're Thermocool, the other company that was doing it, I invested in them. So this is very interesting to me because you'd be one of my competitors if I let you not take an offer from me. So I'm sure they have more questions, but I'm going to throw an offer out there. And here's my thing. You guys seem to have the technology now. I like the concept of the wool, so you actually don't have to use power to warm it. That was really good. They weren't doing that. They were actually using power. You seem to have it laid out. Some of your answers on the business side, a little shaky. They kind of had their business together, right? So my offer is going to be contingent on merging the 2 companies into one company. So I'll give you the $35,000 that you're looking for, but I want to be able to have half the company when I'm done. So I offered them 25%. I want 25% of your company for the 35. But what that brings to the table is you guys have the technical solution, and they have the business side. You can merge the two companies together, it can be very successful. So I don't know if they're going to give you an offer, but I want to get you guys off the street so I don't have to compete with you.
So, okay, I invested in the, did I? Okay, you did that. All right, so I kind of like this idea. It seems like it's a hot area in the market. We have a couple of companies that are trying to do it. I'll offer you the 35,000, but I want 30% of your company. But I won't make you merge. You can still run your companies by yourself. Okay? So you have two different offers. He's going to give you more, for 25%, but you're going to have to merge with another company. I want more, but I'll let you run by yourself so you can have your own company. Maybe you make more money.
And but just remember, those other guys, they kind of have their business act together, so you might get some good at it.
Right.
I think you got two really good offers there. If I was to add a third, I think it may only complicate things. You just need to decide if you want to merge with another company and maybe lose more of your profit, or go at it with
Stay on your own.
stay on your own. So I'm going to say for now, just to make it less complicated for you, I'm out. So you choose between their two offers.
So you guys need to talk about it. What do you want to do? Go ahead, you can huddle. Okay, do you guys have an answer?
Yeah, we're gonna merge the companies.
Oh, all right. There you go. Good job. All right. Congratulations. Merge. Good job. You merge, you'll last long now. Congratulations. Well done. Congratulations. All right. Smart move. There you go.
I'm Vanessa. I'm Gabby. This is our product, Sava.
Have you ever had this problem before, using thousands of Q-tips to get rid of your nail polish? And are you looking for a natural, healthier alternative? Well, I have the solution for you. The answer is Zava. Zava is an all-natural alternative to toxic nail polish removers. Zava comes with a bottle and a base coat. To get this product to work, first you apply the base coat. After you let the base coat dry, then apply your nail polish and top coat. Then, once that's all done, you can do a test run. Just put the solution on a cotton ball and swipe. Zava removes the nail polish from your nails in one swift swipe. And you don't have to waste 100 cotton balls to get it right. We hope you choose Zava for all your nail polish needs. If you would like to buy our product, go to our website and take our quick survey.
Very good.
Okay.
Well, great, that really helped explain what it is.
This is our company Zava. We're an all-natural polish removing system. What it basically does is it quickly takes off your nail polish from your nails without any damage to the nail or your finger.
Okay, so some of the benefits are it recovers and strengthens your pupils. It's also non-toxic, which is good for your nose. And it's also good for your children. Like if your children's acting like eat or something like by accident, it won't like harm them or anything. So that's good.
We're currently online, we have a website, you can go to it, it's super efficient, you can order what you want on there and then it'll be delivered to your home. We're on social media right now, like Facebook ads and pop-ups, and we're currently sponsoring beauty gurus on YouTube, and we're currently in select MAC locations.
Currently, our product has made $1 million throughout the 3 years we have been producing it.
Wow.
Last year we made 500,000. This year we are on track for 900K.
We are asking for $600,000 for 10% of our company. We've already invested $10,000 ourselves, so $40,000 into our company, and we need the money for supply and advertising and to get into retail.
We also need the money for salons and for high-end cosmetic lines and for celebrity endorsements.
We're marketing to women ages from 25 to 45, and the concept of this thing is bringing home the salon. And we also need supplies for retail space and bulk sales to the actual salons that we're trying to sell to.
We originally created this product because we were so frustrated with the purity. This product was created by our great chemist and co-worker, Tamara. The name Saba is from African New York.
And we hope you take our product up because we African love you.
Finally, business is already up.
That's awesome. Yeah. So how much did you say you made?
We've made $1 million in the 3 years that we've had our company.
Oh,
This is
so
our
1
fourth
million
year.
in 3 years. And then this year you made 500,000?
For this year, we're on track to do 900,000.
900,000, is that profits or sales?
Sales.
How much profits have you made?
I'd say around 340K each.
Okay, so say 340K for profit. Okay. Okay. Or yeah, you're 1,000. Okay, good. All right, thank you.
I have a question. So you put the bottom coat on, and then does the remover take just the top coat off, so you're still protected, or is it you
There
go?
are multiple options you could take. For the actual thing you paint on yourself, they have the solution. You can put it on and it takes it off one swipe. Or if you have like acrylic nails on, you know how like when you get your nails done, then
I'll pretend. I'll pretend.
Let's say you did.
I have naturally beautiful nails.
Usually when you get your nails done, you try to take it off. It rips off your nail, damages your nail,
Okay.
sometimes even your cuticles. We actually have a dissolver. You put your hand and you soak it in there for a good minute or so. You take it out, it completely dissolves, and you can take it off, no damage. We also have like a solution for like recovering if you have damaged nails or cuticles.
Okay, so this product is like your main product, but you have some other side products as well.
We have a kit, and in the kit, it comes with a dissolver, some complimentary cotton balls, a moisturizer, and a complimentary brand of our nail polish. So our main focus is the dissolver.
And how much is that kit?
The kit, we're selling for $50.
Flagship and
Yeah. So it looks like you've had pretty good growth. Do you expect that growth to continue?
Yes.
And are you facing any competition?
Not currently. We've looked online, we've looked everywhere if there was another dissolver like ours.
Natural nail polish companies, but they don't really have the products that we have, like the dissolver or the base coat that takes off.
So that's unique to you. This is all in the base coat. Okay. Well, I gotta say, I'm impressed with your sales, impressed with your profitability. Great presentation. I can definitely see a real need for this. So The $600,000 you're asking for, you said was for materials and for what else? Advertising and marketing?
And then
Okay.
getting into retail.
Okay, and then getting into retail, okay. So you want to expand into retail?
Yeah.
You're currently online now.
You have somebody in mind, you said you're looking for a celebrity?
Currently, we sent out.
It's all in the
Okay.
Currently, we want to get in with Mac.
We have a list of like advertising and retail pieces we can send.
We also want to get into Sephora, just major beauty companies, so
Right.
that we can get our product out there and get even more sales.
Okay, great.
I like the product, I like the presentation, I like the YouTube video you guys put together also. That was great. Visually, it's always great to see things like that. That's different. I like schedule. But I want to jump out before, just to give you guys something to think about. You're looking for 600,000 for 10%. I would like to offer you the 600,000, but I'm interested in 15% if I was to get involved with this.
Okay. Well, here's my deal. I think you're gonna need more money than that. I'd like you to grow really, really fast. So now you're asking for 600,000. Would you be willing to take $1 million for 25%?
He wants more percentage, but he's
Right,
offering
but
more money.
So you can grow faster. But I want more for
What
that, because I'm
benefits
taking more
would you
risk.
offer us for our company? Like,
What's
what
that?
connections do you have that could benefit our company for growth?
What's in it for them?
Well, what's in for them? So, actually, I don't have a lot of experience in the beauty area, right? But I have created companies and sold them for lots of money. So I know about business in general, but not really anything about the beauty products. So I gotta be honest with you there.
Do you have any products that you could get into retail for us, or have like celebrity endorsements that boost your
That's
brand?
not an area of expertise of mine. So no, I can't offer you that. But I can offer you money. And how to run a business.
I'm the same way. I don't know anything about beauty products. I hardly use even shampoo.
He doesn't bathe.
I don't even bathe most times. So, yeah, and the same thing. There's not really much I could bring to the table, and my expertise tends to be when the companies are having problems, and I can really get them up and going. But you guys are doing great. You seem to be doing terrific. First person with an ad already, so I don't think I can. I would love to invest, because whoever does, they're going to make money. You guys are going to make money, but I can't bring anything to the table for you guys, so I'm out.
So that means you have two offers, one of them for 600,000. You asked for 600,000 for 10%. I said I'd give you 600,000 for 15. However, for $1 million, he's asking for 25% of your company. So I guess the two of you need to, before you need to decide what's best for the future of your company.
We'll talk together.
They're also definitely harming the cotton ball industry. They're going to take a huge hit. Cotton ball is being used now. You don't want to mess with cotton. Take cotton. Come out of you. Your brakes don't work.
All right, do you have a decision yet?
Yes.
Okay.
Ms. Miles will take you up.
Thank you so much.
I'm sorry.
Congratulations, very good.
Miles is in the video production crew. He could really help us with our advertising.
Good reason.
This is very true. We'll get the name out there. We will get Zava's name out there for sure. Congratulations. Thank you.
Excellent.
All right.
Come here.
We're in business. Congratulations. Very good presentation. Your video was great.
Did a fantastic job.
Love the product. Congratulations.
Great job.
Good business.
Excellent.
Okay. Scene number 4.
That's really.
Oh my God.
Our product is called Eye Massage by Jack Kelly, Haley Abner, Ethan Hicks, Laura Bernazzi, and Madison.
Okay, our product, we're making a portable massager. You can bring this anywhere you want, as different settings. We have multiple modes and types of massages you can receive from this portable device. It is small and able to be easily taken apart to fit into your purse or any bag. It has a simple color of white or gray. It is very durable and waterproof. It comes with a 2-year warranty.
Where can our product be sold? It can be sold online on Amazon and also sold at your local Brookstone. It costs $100, includes a case and charger. Battery life lasts 48 hours with a 1-hour charge. Comes with a lemon or mint essential oil, your choice. The provided massage oil is handcrafted, organic, and vegan, made by our company, Gel. Our machine makes minimal sound to none due to our small motors that have selected to be in the mechanism. Our product is wireless.
Our investments. You would like to acquire $200,000 from one of the judges for our product. We want $200,000 for an investment because to make our product, it requires a lot of expensive technology and equipment. The motors and complementary charger and case also come with our product as well. A backup motor is given as well if you call before the 2-year warranty, no questions. We want to get our product out there to help people with chronic pain. It relieves stress and could help the process of getting rid of anxiety.
I like the 2-year warranty. You said 200,000, but.
For what part of your company?
Right.
How much in your company?
30%.
30%.
Too bad, 30%.
Hey, we did that 30%. Stop hiding, you got my thing.
So I have a question. So you have a 2-year warranty on this product. It also comes with a backup motor in case it breaks. Is there something you're not telling us? Like, it sounds like your product might have some issues, that you have to sell the backup motor, give it 2-year warranty. Is there, does it have problems with breaking down?
Is that like, older people would probably want this, so like.
And plus, like,
they had it for a long time.
It's just in case if it breaks or it messes up.
since there's a lot of technology stuff that goes with it.
But you're anticipating it breaking? I mean, you're giving them all this stuff. Are you anticipating
No,
it
we're just
breaking?
making
We're being
like, we
prepared
want them to,
for it.
They want them to get the best they could have.
we want them
Okay.
to trust and rely on it.
Just in case one of the motors have like a fixed dysfunction or something.
This one.
Okay.
Now,
Stop laughing.
But you guys keep pulling away from the camera. You guys gotta move over.
Yeah, don't hide.
We can't see you guys on, yeah, there we go.
So how is this massager different than any other massager on the market? Because there's lots of,
it's small,
but every massager I've ever seen is portable.
Well, like we said, the small motors don't really make any noise, so like if you're like dealing with some type of thing in like a public place and you're like.
Oh, I see, so it's a good, like, it's a silent sort of technology, okay. All right, I get it, so you can use it, be discreet and, you know, okay.
How much was the product? What are you selling it for?
$100.
$100, okay.
It comes with 2 motors.
Yeah, it comes with 2 motors, okay, you want, now have you sold any of these at all yet?
Yeah.
You have? Okay, how much have you sold of this?
150,000.
150,000.
Units or dollars?
Okay, $150,000. So, if you're selling them for $100 a piece, right, that means that you've sold, what's that, about 1,500 of them. Okay. So you've sold 1,500, so that's not bad. Is your company profitable yet?
No.
You don't think so? Okay. Well, it seems like it's pretty young. $150,000 is not a lot of money yet. Do you have any projections going into the future? How much you're going to sell?
It's too early to tell.
Too early to tell. Okay.
and the first type of one we made.
How long have you been selling this for?
Since April.
Since April? Okay. So it's about 6 months now? 9 months or so?
So I got a question. You said that you're going to give away essential oils with this, and it's made by your company. Is that another product that your company also sells as essential oils?
It can be sold separately, but it also can come as an option for.
Do you do any other products besides the eye massage and the essential oils? Or just those two?
Not yet.
Okay.
Okay.
Maybe in the future.
Well, I like the idea of it being silent and having the essential oils and stuff with it. I'm not convinced yet because you don't seem to have a plan for how you're going to, or how you're going to grow the company, and how, if I was to invest $200,000 for 30%, how I would be getting my money back, and how I would make money investing. So I'm not out, but I haven't heard a reason yet for why I should invest $200,000.
$200,000 is a lot. It makes me nervous when you say that it's too early to tell.
Right.
How much you're planning on making in the year. And I'm not too familiar with this type of product, but for that reason and maybe a couple others, I think I'm going to be out on this one.
Well, we've only sold it to Amazon and only local stores. So if we had your money, we could probably open it up to others.
Okay, Amazon.
We could promote it more.
I think I'm going to have to say I'm out as well, just because it sounds risky. And that's, when you run a business, you got to weigh those benefits, right? Benefit versus risk. Is it worth taking the risk because the benefit's there? And you guys, since you're kind of like, we don't know really where it's going, we just got started, you don't sound very confident in where you think this is going to go. So I'm going to have to say I'm out because I can't take the risk.
Two sharks are out, but one is kind of on the fence, but he either needs to be convinced one way or the other.
So why should I invest $200,000?
Because if we were to promote it more,
If we were
get it
to-
to other suppliers, we think we could sell more. Probably make it.
And we could also open it
Major-
internationally to more than just the United States.
Because we're only selling on Amazon and Robertson right now. So if we like accept us and we get more money, we could pay for more advertising and that's to help us bring shop and stuff.
Okay. So here's my offer to you. I'm not sure you're gonna like it. If I was to invest $200,000, I would want 60% of your company, not 30%. And that means I would control it essentially. So all that would be left is 40% for you. And the reason for that is I'm not confident enough you guys have a plan to actually grow this business. I like the idea, I like that it's silent, but I think I'm gonna have to put a lot more work into it than you might think. And I'm gonna want most of the profit and control the company because of that. So you're gonna have to talk about that.
The decision you need to make, usually it's about which deal do you like better, but you need to decide what's best for your company.
Do you want a deal at all? Is it
Right.
better not to take one, or is it better to take this one?
Now you have to
So you
discuss.
gotta talk about it.
But if you take his, he's
You
in charge.
take it, I pretty much tell you guys
He
what
runs
to
the
do.
business.
All right. So go ahead and talk about it.
I thought about that too. For $1 million, I 100%. Thank you, Bill. Okay,
That's a, hey, it could be a good deal. There's a lot of startups do that, right? Their whole intent is to get bought out.
You want to get that out.
Yeah, sure. Great.
Team on 3.
Okay.
Okay.
So you're back. What are you gonna do?
We're offering you 50% of our company, so we both get as much power.
I would do it. I can't do it for 50%. I would do it for 51%. I would still have to control
You
the
have the
company.
major control of it. Interesting.
We would like to pass on that offer.
You guys all agree you're gonna pass on that offer?
No, I think we should talk again.
No. Yeah, he only has 4. Exactly. Do you mind if I try?
You're a snake.
Good. No, he's talking about. You need this group or the next group?
So 1 minute. He seems really interested in this product, and I'm not sure why, but he's a pretty smart businessman. He's done a lot of stuff. So before you give your answer, I'm going to make you another offer. I'll give you $500,000, but I want the whole company, 100%.
Can we talk again?
I mean,
No, go ahead. Don't take too much time.
There's 5 of you, that's 100,000 each.
100,000 each.
You shake hands and part ways.
yeah, we could.
All right, so now you got 2 offers to choose from.
What do you think?
We're gonna take.
We're gonna take the 51.
We're gonna take
All right, good job. Protecting their company. Well done. Good job saving your company.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Great. He's gonna take your whole company from you. What are you gonna do? Good job.
Okay, this is the
Last one. All right. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. There we go. We'll see you on camera.
Camera shot. Kid hair.
Our story is, are you tired of your child constantly asking for your phone? Well, not anymore, because now there's Kid Pair, a phone-like device just for kids. The reason why we started this is because our little brothers and sisters is constantly asking for our phones, and it soon gets annoying. And yes, there's tablets, and that might be our biggest competition. Phones are way easier to carry around. You might be asking why give a child a phone so early. Well, this phone is more for playing games and etc. And the calling is for emergencies, because we all want our kids to be safe and provide a GPS to keep track of your little ones.
Okay, so the phone provides a child-friendly device that's only for kids. We have kid apps, learning apps, and we also use YouTube Kids and Calling. This phone is for kids ages 10 and below, and this product also includes a 1-year warranty.
This phone comes in various designs of choosing, for example, Laurel, Superhero, Disney, Cars, and more. It also includes different colors. The colors include red, blue, yellow, green, purple, black, and white.
Our investment is $70,000 for 15% of our business, and we put the percentage of the money from each of us to make this device. We need the money to enhance the features of this device and to fix bugs to make it the most easiest and affordable for parents and children.
Our target market is ages 10 and below, and the price of the phone is $100 to $150.
Yearly profit for 2017, $20,000. Yearly profit for 2018, $95,000. And projecting $165,000 for 2019.
Okay, so the child has the option to use it for emergencies only, correct? You said?
It has the option to use it for.
Okay, so the kid could use it for an emergency, and it's also a GPS. And it's for ages, you're targeting 10 and below? And when you say emergencies only, like it's kind of thing where they can push a button and it will dial 911 or something like that?
Yes.
Okay, so it does have some sort of carrier service. Does that mean you need a phone plan? Do you need to be with AT&T or Verizon or somebody like that? Or is it just going to be Wi-Fi?
Yes.
Okay, Wi-Fi. A little concerned about a 3-year-old dialing 911, but deal with that.
So, I just had one simple question. You guys said you put your own money into this to get it started. How much did you all put in the same amount? Was it even? How much did you put in?
We all put in the same amount. It was like, we all put to 2,500 each.
2,500 each. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So you're equal partners in this. You're all in the same amount of the number. Okay.
Okay. So you're asking for $70,000 for 15%. So that values your company around $450,000 total for your company. And you're profitable, you know, in 2019, 95,000. So 15% of that isn't a lot of money. So it's going to take me 3 or 4 or 5 years to make my $70,000 back for 15%. So that seems a little risky for me. Is there any other reason why I might invest? Are you growing fast or slow? Are you going to get into other markets? Are there other things, other ways you can make money?
Did you say 95,000?
160, I think.
It was 160?
165,000 in 2019. Oh, projected in 2019.
It was that, so
What was it,
165 in 2019?
It's about that.
Oh, okay, all right, so I was
think that
off
was
the
the
year.
year before.
Okay, sorry. So even then, 15% of 165 is around 20,000. So it would still take me almost 3 or 4 years to make my money back. So it's going to take me a while to do that. That's why I was asking. So do you see any other markets or any ways you could grow your business faster?
We're thinking about grouping, well, we want to group with Apple because they're such a big company that even kids our age use.
Okay. So you think maybe working with another company could grow your business better? Okay. Okay, good.
I really do like the GPS aspect of it. You never know when you're on the playground, a kid wanders off, but if he's got that in his pocket or whatever, you can track them down. I do really like that idea. So there's 4 of you. You all have put in equal amounts of money, so you're all partners equally, the 4 of you. We would kind of be their 5th partner. So you're asking for $70,000 for 15%. So for me to be an equal partner as well, giving up $7,000, I probably want to be equal with them as well. So that would put us each at 20%. So I was thinking $70,000 for 20%. However, I think I'd want to be in control of the situation and put it in go in the right direction. So I think what I would ask for is 21%. So I'm offering you $70,000 for 21%. So that would give me control, but we'd still be pretty close to being even partners.
So my wireless, this whole thing is what my companies have done in the past. I know this market really well. I've built and sold companies that did things that were similar. But I think it's going to take a lot more money than you think it's going to take to grow it. So I'd offer you $100,000, but for 30% of the company. Okay? So I don't know if you have an offer or anything.
Yeah, I don't know. I understand why you guys want to team with Apple, right? They're a big company to do it. My question would be, especially once you show them this idea, why wouldn't they do this themselves? If Apple can design these kind of things, why would they say, well, we can make a kid's phone and just do it on their own? What do you bring that they would do that? That if I invest in you and you steal our idea, right, I don't want to lose all my money. How are you going to protect that from happening?
A contract.
Contract, okay.
Okay.
Good.
So good, protect yourself with the contract. Okay. Good. Absolutely, please talk about
We
it.
have two offers so far. Are you in or out? Do you know?
No, I think I'm still, I'm a little nervous about it. So
Okay, so you have two offers.
I'm out.
$100,000 at 30%, or the 70 you asked for at 21%. And then, to discuss. This is hard, you go back again and then offer 100% of your company. Denise are good drama on the show.
I mean, for 20,000.
I wanted to rename it Pierre, so it sounds like Pierre. Oh, you also have done that. I hate the name. Decision.
Come on up. Hi.
Scoot out so we can see you on camera there.
Yeah, come on up.
We've decided not to take our.
Oh, all right.
That's right. $100,000. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
$100,000, 30%.
Thank you very much.
Well done.
Good
Good
job, good job,
presentation.
good
Nice
job.
product. You're saving kids.
Good job,
You're
good
saving
job.
kids. That's very good. Congratulations.
Okay, so that wraps up our Shark Tank for this semester.